When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. And then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Hurt or injured in a car accident? It can be hard to take the proper legal action after a car accident, but waiting can cost you more. The law requires car accident victims to assert claims promptly. You could lose out by simply waiting. Call 800-709-4667 right now to see what your claim could be worth when handled by a skilled attorney. With a lawyer fighting and speaking up for you, you could be entitled to a big cash award. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Now it's fast and easy to connect with the legal help you need after your car accident. Call 800-709-4667. The call is free, but you need to act now before time runs out on your claim. You need a lawyer to fight for you, protect you, and get you the compensation you need and deserve. Time's wasting. Call 800-709-4667. That's 800-709-4667. Call now.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website. And now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
You shouldn't have to pay to talk to the people closest to you, or the people who used to be. That's why Umbrella Wireless is proud to announce the new Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan. Now you'll get unlimited calls to your best buddy, your mom, or Cindy, once she realizes that you're seriously meant for each other and should stop screening your calls. Now the 30 minutes of agonizing silence where you're both afraid to hang up may drain your battery, but it won't drain your wallet. And you'll get unlimited calls just to check if she still cares enough to pick up, with no extra charges. With the Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, your phone will automatically answer calls from your ex, because maybe she finally realizes that you're the only one for her and wants to get coffee sometime. Now, after lonely nights of looking at pictures of the road trip you took together when everything was great, your misspelled texts are absolutely free. The only thing you have to pay for is the booze. The Friends, Family, and Recent Ex-Girlfriend plan, because she wants you back. She just doesn't know it yet.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge. The Rod Eccles Show. Because it's mine. It's not provided for, sponsored by, or financed by the United States government or any government entity. It's all on me, moi, yours truly. It's not working for somebody else. I have to go out there and I have to be able to afford to do this. And that also means that, mainly it means I have to find sponsors. And those sponsors agree to sponsor the program if I agree to do one thing and one thing only. Advertise them and their product or service. Which is why we have, this is why Rush calls it an obscene profit break. Now, maybe for Rush, some people might think that it's obscene because of what his program generates in the form of revenue. Mine is not obscene. At least not yet. But we're working on it. Good evening, my fellow Americans. It is I, your lovable host, Elrod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio that I pay for. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, August the 26th in the year of our Lord, 2015, as I broadcast to you from the great Granite State, where the state motto is live free or die, not big government or bust, and it is definitely not state welfare government or bust. It's pretty much still a capitalistic type of state and government. Although we are seeing an influx of people from more socialist-leaning states like the states of Massachusetts, New York, and California. And all I can say to you people is go home. Because, look at California. California doesn't work. It's not working. They're in big trouble over there, quite frankly. And it's not, and the reason why... Look, folks, let me be very blunt. Oh, by the way, the number that you can call if you wish to chime in on this kind of stuff is 603-835-3224, and that's toll free. The reason why, and I know that it's on everybody's, top of everybody's talk list right now. And it is on the talk list of the GOP contenders for the presidential nomination. It's immigration, specifically illegal immigration. Now, we've got... I know you've got Jorge over there talking about, Ramos. I know everybody's wondering who. Well, Jorge who? Jorge Ramos from Univision. And I know everybody's talking about his exchange with Trump, and I gotta tell you something. The way Trump handled him was beautiful. Trump is not afraid of anybody and he's going to tell you like it is. And the reason why I like him now as a politico, not necessarily a politician, but as a politico, he is edging towards that statesman title. I mean, he really is. We don't have many of the, I can't think of. I'm trying to think. I don't think we have a single statesman at the federal level. I really, on either side right now, I don't think we have one. You can tell me who you think. Now, this is what a statesman is. To me. Yeah, I know it's not about me, but this is, you know what, at the next break, I'll even go try to look up a definition for you. But basically, a statesman is somebody who wants to do the right thing for his country, no matter what it means for them personally. Donald Trump, no, I do not endorse him, but I support him as well as I support Cruz and probably, a dozen of the other candidates. But he is doing something that Dr. Carson is another one. Dr. Carson is very close to being that statesman that we're looking for. Now, and Carly Fiorina. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not politically correct. I'm not going to call her a stateswoman. She's a statesman. But they're all doing something that isn't necessary. Well, yeah, it's going to benefit them. And trust me, they know it will. But they're not doing this out of benefit towards themselves because they're already set. And as a matter of fact, Donald Trump, Carly Fiorina, she's made, whether or not you agree that she did a good job with Hewlett-Packard as being a CEO and other, in other positions, if she did a good job or not, that may be up for debate. But what isn't up for debate is that all three of those people I just mentioned are set for life. They could be private citizens, not be in the public eye, live very comfortably, extremely comfortably, probably quietly improve and increase their own private net worth without us really even knowing about it, and continually to live the good life. Now, especially for Donald Trump, you have to understand, Donald Trump, the man is worth $10 billion, maybe more. I can't believe that he's only, frankly, looking at everything that the man owns or has his name on, and that goes for clothing, too. I can't believe he's only worth $10 billion. Well, maybe it's due that, a lot of his projects are financed with debt. Some of it, well, no longer junk debt because that stuff died long ago. But he's using the old, quote, other people's money. Maybe that's what's limiting his net worth. But understand his value, his real worth is well more than $10 billion. And by him becoming president, he's going to take a massive pay cut. So you got to understand that, yeah, I know there are a lot of people, and I still have that in the back of my mind. What is his real game with this? Well, I mean, is he going to if he doesn't get the nomination and he doesn't win the White House, trust me, this is not going to be a lost cause for the Donald. But at the same time, he's willing to put all of that aside to do what he feels is best for this country. Now, no, you may not agree with everything that he says or believes in. You may not think that he's a full-fledged constitutional conservative. And, I even have a question him about that. I mean, I haven't directly, if I ever get the chance to speak to him directly, I will question him on that. But you got to understand